Welcome to 5 Minute Chapters, the podcast where we summarize important writings on education and learning. I'm your host, Daniel Bowe, and in today's episode, we'll be discussing how to implement the technique of arranging and assigning seating in the classroom, taken from Harry Wong's Implementation Guide for the First Days of School. Chapter 13 focuses on the crucial role of seating arrangements in facilitating effective communication between teachers and students. So let's dive in and discover how we can create an optimal seating environment for our students. The main objective of classroom seating arrangements, as Harry Wong emphasizes, is communication. How we and our students communicate determines the success of what we want to accomplish in the classroom. By strategically arranging and assigning seats, we can accomplish classroom tasks more efficiently and effectively. Now let's move on to implementing this technique in our own classrooms. Here are some explicit instructions and considerations to keep in mind. First, as you plan seating arrangements, think about what your students will be doing. Are they working individually, in small groups, or participating in whole class discussions? Different activities require different seating configurations. Next, consider who needs to communicate with whom. Do you have students who can benefit from being seated near each other to facilitate collaboration? Or perhaps you need to separate certain students to minimize distractions or conflicts. Now let's explore the various seating arrangement possibilities. Rows, small groups at tables, pairs of students in rows, a semicircle, sitting on the rug, a double circle of chairs, rows facing each other. The options are plentiful. Once you have considered the activities, communication needs, and possible seating arrangements, it's time to make a decision. Which seating arrangement will you use? Think about the goals you want to achieve and select the arrangement that best aligns with those objectives. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the reasons behind seating arrangements. They're not just about convenience or aesthetics, they serve a practical purpose as well. Seating arrangements facilitate role-taking, help with name memorization, and even assist in separating potential problem students. As an effective teacher, you must also consider the first day of school. Assigning seats on that crucial day sets the tone for your classroom management. Harry Wong suggests having all seats face the teacher on the first day, allowing you to establish a strong connection with your students from the start. To ensure your first request to the class is successful, create a positive and welcoming environment. Explain the purpose of the seating arrangements and how they contribute to effective learning. Encourage students to respect and cooperate with the assigned seats. Now that we have discussed the implementation of seating arrangements, let's put our knowledge into action. Take a moment to think about a lesson you'll be teaching soon. Consider your learning goals for that lesson and identify which seating arrangement would best help you accomplish those goals. Think about the specific needs of your students and how you can maximize their learning by placing them in appropriate seats. Once you've decided on the seating arrangement, sketch it out if needed. Determine how you will communicate to your students where they should sit, ensuring a smooth transition without losing instructional time. And don't forget to consider any additional factors that may influence your seating plan. As we wrap up this episode, I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with seating arrangements as a student. Think about how a different seating arrangement could have had a more positive impact on your learning. By being intentional and purposeful in our seating arrangements, we can create an engaging and productive classroom environment for our students. That's all the time we have for today's episode of 5 Minute Chapters. Remember, effective seating arrangements contribute to effective communication and learning. Join us next time as we explore another insightful chapter from the world of education and learning. This is Daniel Bowe signing off, reminding you that even teachers need Cliff's Notes sometimes.